to this twisting and back bending class. So we are going to be working for about 25 minutes and we're going to find some nice twists. We're going to really find some nice space in that spine, working into that upper back, working into that lower back. We're also going to work towards camel pose, which is quite a deep back bend, but of course there's always going to be modifications there if you need them. So it's quite fast paced. We'll be working into those legs as well, getting that heat building, don't you worry. So let me know if you like this class. Please like the video, it always helps us. And please let us know in the comments if you like these kind of classes, if you like them a little shorter or if you want them a bit longer. The feedback is great for us. And we also like to meet you, you're part of the Stride and Edge family. It's so great for us. So I hope you enjoy this class and I'll meet you back on the mat. So we're going to start in child's pose, and from here we'll just take our hips back towards our heels. Now you can either have the knees together or you can take those knees out a little wider just to sink into those hips a bit. Just reach those arms out in front. I want you to close your eyes. So we just give ourselves this time to arrive at our practice, to arrive at the mat. So forgetting about what's happened in the day up to now, or what you've got to do after this. This is just your time to be present, to focus on the breath and the body. Starting to notice that breath now. Coming in through the nose, and then out through the nose. Nice big breath in through the nose, filling the belly up, into the back of the body, into the ribs. And then big exhale out. And again, inhaling. And exhaling. From here, coming up onto the fingertips, just start to tent up onto those hands, activating those arms. We inhale, lift the body slightly away from the ground. Then as we exhale, melt the chest down, so opening up into those shoulders. And again, inhaling, lifting. Exhaling, melting down. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, melting down. Start to walk the hands over towards the right. Just take a nice big reach over. Breathe into that left hand side. Inhale. Exhale to stay. And take the hands all the way over towards the left. And again, really reach over that side. Breathe into the ribs. Inhale. And exhale to stay. Walk those hands all the way back up through center. And then from here, we're going to walk the hands towards the knees. Bring the knees a little bit closer together so we're kneeling at the back of the mat. From here, we're going to inhale, lift the arms up overhead. As we exhale, I want you to cactus the arms out wide. Just feel like you want to draw those elbows behind, opening up through the chest, lifting the chin. And then inhale, reach those arms back up. Bring the palms together, exhale, palms out the chest. From here, I want to reach that left hand towards that back left-hand corner of the mat, and that right arm is going to sweep all the way back and across. So you're kind of finding this twist, this back bend. Inhale here. As we exhale, we sweep all the way back through center, and then take that right hand towards that back right-hand corner, and that left arm sweeps all the way across and back. So going a couple of more times each side. Inhale here. Exhale as we sweep across. Left hand plants, right arm reaches. Inhale. Exhale as we sweep across. Right hand plants, reaching back. Inhale. One more time. Exhale across. Reaching back towards that left. And exhale across. Inhale, reaching towards the right. We're going to continue with this, so reaching across, sweep across, plant the left hand behind. This time I want you to press those hips forwards towards the front of the room. Squeeze those glutes, open that chest a little bit more. Inhale. As we exhale, sink those hips back down, we sweep across to the other side. Right hand plants, press those hips forwards, reach that left arm behind. Hips sink back down, sweep across, left hand plants, press those hips up, open that chest. Exhale, back down, sweep across, right hand plants, left arm reaches back. Inhale. Exhale, bring those hips down. This time, bring the arms all the way up, palms together. Exhale, bring the palms up the chest. Take those hands out in front now, find ourselves in our tabletop position. Knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders, fingers spread. We're going to inhale, find our cat-cow, scoop the belly down, lift the chest, lift the chin. Exhale to round the spine. And again, inhaling. And exhaling, rounding. Inhale, drop the belly, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the chin. Exhale, round the back, round those shoulders. Coming back to our tabletop position. From here, we inhale, extend the right leg out behind. And you can scoop the belly down, lift the chin, lift that right leg a little higher. Exhale, bring that right knee in towards the nose, round the spine. Inhale, extend behind, find that cow belly. Exhale, round the back, knee towards the nose. Inhale, extend behind. This time as we exhale, bring that knee towards the outside of the left knee. So you want to cross those knees behind you. Then from here, we sink the hips back towards the back of the mat. So working into those hips. Inhaling here. If you want a little bit deeper, you can take those feet a little bit wider. Out wide, really sink those hips down. Inhaling. And exhaling. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, can those hips go back a little bit more? And then we come forwards, uncross the legs, take that right leg out behind, inhale. And exhale, bring that knee down. Just rock those hips a little bit side to side before we move through onto that left side. So we inhale, lift that left leg out behind, and again, scoop the belly down, lift the chin, lift that left leg a little bit. Exhale, round the spine, knee towards the nose. Inhale, extend behind. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, out behind. This time, exhale, knee to the outside of that right knee. And again, you can already start to reach those or take those feet out a little bit wider before we sink the hips back towards the back of the mat. Inhaling here, breathe into those hips. Exhale, come here a little further. Inhaling. Exhale, sink those hips down. Inhale again. And exhale. And coming back forwards, we take that left leg out behind. Inhale. Exhale, knee down. Rock those hips a little bit, side to side. From here, we're going to tuck the toes, lift those hips up and back. Find your first downward dog. Start to walk out through the feet. Find a little bit of opening in the backs of the legs. Lengthening out through that spine. Inhale. And exhale. From here, we're going to inhale, lift the right leg up and back. Exhale to step that foot through in between the hands, drop the back knee down and tuck the toes. If you need to, you can shimmy that right foot forwards just a bit, make sure that knee is above that ankle. We inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, pressing those hips forwards, lifting the gaze. Exhale, shift the weight back, find our half splits, flex that front foot, folding down. We then inhale, shift forwards, planting that foot down. From here, we tuck the back toes underneath. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up overhead, bring the palms to touch. Bring those palms at the chest, finding this twist now. Twisting towards the right, take that left elbow towards the outside of that right knee. Press that top hand into the bottom hand. You want to see if you can try and get those palms towards the middle of that chest, so really ringing out through that spine, through that core. Now with those back toes tucked, we start to lift that back knee up. Inhaling here, exhale to stay. Now we can stay here if you want, or you can start to spread the arms. So reach that left hand down towards the ground, while that right arm reaches up, opening those arms. And if you want to find the bind, you take that top hand, you wrap it around that lower back. You can stay here with the half bind, or maybe you can reach that bottom hand through that gap and see if you can get those hands to link. Making sure that we're still rolling that shoulder back. Inhale where we are, and exhale. Whether we're in the bind or with those palms at the chest, we now unravel, standing up strong on those legs, lifting up to our high lunge. Power through those legs, inhale, lifting. As we exhale, bring those hands down, find a vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Going through the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale to step that foot through between the hands. Drop the back knee down, untuck the toes. We inhale here, lift the arms up, palms together. Press those hips forwards, lifting the gaze. Bring those palms to touch. As we exhale, shift the weight back, find our half splits. Flex that front foot, getting that nice stretch through the back of the leg. We then inhale, shift forwards. Bring those hands up overhead, palms to touch. And then bring the palms at the chest. Twisting from the core over towards the left. Take that right elbow towards the outside of that left knee. And already start to press that top hand into the bottom hand, trying to get those hands toward the middle of that chest. And then from here we tuck the back toes and start to lift that back knee up. Inhaling here and stay as we exhale. Now we can just stay here, finding that nice twist, or we can start to open up the arms, spreading those wings, bring that right hand down towards the ground. And if you want to find the bind, you take that top hand, wrap it around that lower back. Already making sure that we're not closing down our chest, but we're still keeping that chest nice and open, rolling that shoulder back. And if you want to find the full bind, we take that bottom hand, thread it through, and grab those fingers to touch. Inhale where we are, and exhale. And again, inhaling. And exhaling, we unravel wherever we are. Stand up strong through those legs, lift those arms. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, bring those hands down, find a vinyasa. Exhaling, chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. Start to walk through the feet a little bit here. Stretch out through those hips. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhaling and exhaling. From here we inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale to step that foot through between the hands. Again, just readjusting, make sure we've got a nice strong foundation in those legs. We inhale, rise all the way up. Bring those arms up, high lunge. Bending into that front leg. Exhale as we cactus the arms out wide, open that chest once again, and then keep those hands reaching all the way down as we interlace them behind our backs. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up, inhale. And then as we exhale, drop the back heel down, find a humble warrior, bowing down towards the inside of that right knee, trying to get that right shoulder to come on the inside of that right knee or to get them to touch. Just check in, make sure your neck is released, shake the head. Inhale and exhale. As we inhale, we unravel, come all the way back up to high lunge, come back up onto those back toes, lift the arms. And once again, exhale, take a vinyasa. Stepping back through our chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. And exhale. Downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale to step the foot through. Strong through those legs. We inhale, rise up, find our high lunge. And as we exhale, cactus the arms out wide. Open the chest. Keep those hands traveling down, interlacing behind our backs. We then roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. And then as we exhale, drop the back heel down and we humble warrior. Bowing down towards more the inside of that leg. See if we can really sink that shoulder down towards the inside of that left knee. Inhale where we are, bend into that front leg. Exhale to stay. Big move here. We inhale, unravel, find our high lunge coming onto the back toes, lift those arms. As we exhale, find our Vinyasa. Back through our chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. From here, I want to bring the knees down. Find our child's pose, just briefly reconnecting to that breath if we lost it. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. From here, walk the hands back up towards the knees, so we're kneeling at the back of the mat. From here, we're going to stand up onto our knees. I want you to tuck the toes underneath. Just check in, make sure your knees are hip distance apart. And then from here, we're going to inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And as we exhale, I want you to cactus the arms out wide one more time. Open that chest. Inhale, lift the arms back up. From here, then circle the arm behind, planting them just towards that lower back, almost like we're sliding our hands into jeans pockets. Draw the elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Then from here, I want to have a nice strong core, squeeze the glutes and strong through those quads. We start to take the weight back, but I want you to keep this nice strong line from your knees all the way up towards your shoulders. So we gently start to rock back and then inhale, come back up through center. So really using that core, we're going to protect that lower back here. Lowering down and then inhale back up. Exhale, rock it back. Inhale, back up through center. This time we slowly start to rock it back, and then from here we're going to bring one hand down towards one heel, either staying here or we can bring one hand down towards the other heel. Now whether you're one hand or two hands, we start to press those hips forwards again, so really start to open those shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then if you want to, you can let the head fall behind, opening up through the throat. And if you're one-handed, you can reach the other arm up towards the ceiling, or even reaching it towards the back of the room. Just a couple more breaths here, really pressing those hips forwards, opening the chest. And then to slowly come out, we start to take the hips back towards the heels, core nice and strong, bring the hands towards that lower back, and we inhale, come back up through center. Untuck the toes, take the hips back towards the heels. From here, we're going to roll on towards the outside of the left hip, and then I want you to take that right foot all the way across and plant it towards the outside of that left knee. Now from here, if you want to, if it doesn't feel nice on that bottom knee, on that left knee, you can let that left leg go out long. We're still going to find exactly the same pose. It's just what you prefer. And then from here, we're going to take that right hand all the way behind us. So we're twisting towards the right. We inhale, reach that left arm up. And as we exhale, take the elbow towards the outside of that right knee or that right thigh. And you can use that elbow to twist a little deeper, wringing out through that spine. Maybe that gaze can go towards the back of the room. Now from here, if you want to find a bind, you can take that back hand, that right hand, and wrap it towards that lower back. So wrap it around your lower back. See if you can get those fingertips to come towards that front hip flexor. Either staying here, and then we can take that left hand, you thread it underneath that right knee, so underneath that gap we've made, and see if you can get those fingers to touch. I just want, again, to make sure that you're not rounding through your back. Just check in, make sure your shoulders are rolling back. You're still keeping that nice long spine. So if you feel like you're compensating, then just take it back a step. Really want to focus on that twist. Inhale. And then slowly, as we exhale, we unravel, we counter twist over towards the left. Plant the hands down, take a little bow down. Inhale, back up through center. Let the legs go out long, give them a little shake. And then we'll go through the other side. So from here, we cross the left foot over the top of that left knee. And again, either having that right leg out long, or you can bend it in, whatever you prefer, whatever feels better for you. But wherever we are, we then take that left hand all the way back behind us. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Find space, and then exhale, take the elbow towards the outside of that left knee, using that elbow to twist through that core. And we can stay here. This is just enough to twist through that back, twist through that lower spine. Or if you want to find that bind, you can take that back hand, wrap it around that lower back. And if you want the full bind, you then take that right hand, thread it underneath that knee, and see if you can get those fingers to touch. Inhale where we are, thinking about rolling the shoulders back. Exhale to stay. And again, inhale. And exhale, slowly release. We then counter twist to the right. Plant those hands down, bowing down. Coming all the way back up through center. Let those legs go out long, give them a little shake. From here, I want you to bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees fall out wide. Just gonna find a nice little forward fold, getting into those hips. So you can take a hold of the feet, the shins, the ankles, roll the shoulders back, keep that back nice and long, inhale. And then exhale, just gently start to pull ourselves down. You can either use the elbows to draw those knees out a little wider, or you can even use those hands. Just finding a little bit of a fold here, working into those hips. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhaling and exhaling. Slowly now coming back up through center. I want you to take the feet out towards the corners of the mat. We're going to zombie roll all the way down to your Shavasana. So from here, reach the arms out in front. Nice and slowly. See how slowly you can take it? We roll all the way down our spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Shoulders come down. Then the head comes down, and then lastly let those arms just float down by the sides, palms facing up, eyes are closed, letting go of the breath, feeling like every muscle in the body is releasing and melting into the ground. From here, just gently start to wiggle the fingers and toes. Finding some movement back into the body. You can even reach the arms up overhead for a full body stretch. And then rolling onto your side. Bring the knees into the chest. Keep your eyes closed and take your time. Bring yourself all the way up to a comfortable seated position. Bring the palms together at the chest. Namaste.